EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from the desert. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. Miami offense set to go. Greg, they are led by Malik Willis, picked up back in March after a couple of good seasons with the Green Bay Packers.
A full offensive reset down in Miami this past offseason, Mike. And, you know, one of the positions that they're looking to find some stability is, of course, at the quarterback position. So they bring Malik Willis in short spurts up in Green Bay, really showed promise that they think he can be their both short-term answer to stabilize the organization, but also the plan at quarterback long-term.
24 yards. What a start to this one. First carry here for Devon Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Willis. Open man, Malik Washington. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
A fake to Achane, and now Willis. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 30 yards. Here's Achane, marked down at the 6.
Achane, the ball carrier.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Willis now to throw. That is brought in the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Miami. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The number 1 overall pick coming off the historic season in Bloomington, winning the Heisman Trophy, and Fernando Mendoza leading the Indiana Hoosiers to a national title. Now he leads the Raiders.
Well, it's hard to put together a better 12 months of football than what we've seen from Fernando Mendoza. Kind of goes from relatively unknown to the national champion, Heisman Trophy, number 1 overall draft pick. And, you know, it's just funny when guys that are talented get the right opportunity and the right systems, how the best can be brought out of him. And I think a lot of that is what the Raiders are seeing. Can they surround him with the right coaching staff? Clint Kubiak now comes in as the new head man. The right pieces around him. They think that Fernando Mendoza can have the impact here in Vegas that he had last year, taking Indiana to the national title.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another.
They'll come up now
Raiders
again.
first down.
Good news, it's 1st and 10. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
From the
Dolphins'
21,
21-yard
here's
line.
2nd and 3. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Mendoza going to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man at the 6. And the Raiders are going to 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Genty. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Play action, Mendoza. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. Uh-oh. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Willis. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
30. And the Dolphins 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
36-yard line.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Willis. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins extend their lead to 10-6.
Raiders 6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready for their second possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mendoza. He'll get this off to Genti. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Run right up the gut with Genti. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Mendoza. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-6 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Rolling out, Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
To the air again, Mendoza. Throw right side is taken in by Beck. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genti. He'll manage only a couple. With Zach Sealer in on the tackle. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll go again with Genti. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. With Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. He'll keep it on the ground with Genti. Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Throwing, Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Willis now to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Willis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And it's a decent return. Get some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Fake to Genti, and now Mendoza. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genti. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the ground, it's Genti. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Deep to return is Malik Washington. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. To throw, here's Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. Willis to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. And he'll finally just get rid of this one. Didn't want to take a chance. Good decision. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Willis. This is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mendoza. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. Now it's Mendoza. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Up third down and 4.
Here's Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Genty. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
A 4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Escaping to his left. That one caught. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Willis. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Willis now to throw. The ball's out. And the Raiders have come up with it. And they're going to have a quick, sudden change red zone opportunity with the fumble recovery in great field position. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. On the play action, Mendoza. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Now Willis. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
46-yard line.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Throwing is Willis. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. He's got it!
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Now Genty. He's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Marshall on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Mendoza. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up with Genty.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Mendoza. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Mendoza. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Malik Willis set to lead the Miami offense on the field for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. Willis. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Dulcich now brought in motion. To throw is Willis. The open man is Tolbert. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Ashton Genty and this Raiders offense coming back out for their next turn with the ball. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mendoza. He'll get this off to Genty. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Genty. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mendoza. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Straight ahead is Washington.
Washington Jr., the ball carrier.
The Raiders send their punt team out. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29. This will be a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Once again, it's Achane. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Willis now to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass falls incomplete. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Vegas.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Stay on the ground with Washington. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
That's another.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
1st and 10, and here's Matt under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Chris Johnson on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Mendoza. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, here's Willis. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Willis to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Dulcich now brought in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this complete to Dulcich. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Here's Willis. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing, Willis. Will try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Throwing is Mendoza. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Off the play fake, here is Mendoza. flushed to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Run up the middle, and that's Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Mendoza. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. First down, Vegas.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Stick to the run. It is Washington again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. To throw on second down, it is Mendoza. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
6 yards.
The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Here's Mendoza. He'll look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Dolphins 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. Willis now to throw. Pass caught by Tolbert. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is Willis. This one complete to Washington. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Now Willis. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
often everybody wants to blame the offensive line for sacks, but in a lot of situations, Mike, sacks are a quarterback stat.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Man in motion here is Washington. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Quiddy Pay bursting through to bring him down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Willis. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed.